Hey everybody, welcome to Prophecy Mondays. I am Rick, your host. We will be on for the next 2 hours. We come on every week at 8:30 p.m. on Mondays, Eastern Standard Time. We have a very good lineup of panelists tonight. Just right before we start, guys, real quickly, please hit the subscribe button or notification bell. Also check and see if you're subscribed, okay? So you'll know when we inform you of the newest events that come out. When it hits the news, we put it on this channel or we talk about it in our weekly live show here on Departure Heaven. Also, smash the like button. It's free to subscribe. YouTube does not charge for that. Also, share this video out. Make it viral. People need to know what's coming. Okay? If you don't, all you're doing is hurting someone out there's soul, because if they don't hear it, they may not never hear it. But then again, I'm just saying it helps the more you spread the good news. It helps plant seeds. That's less people that will have to go through the tribulation. All right, guys, a little update about my mom. She's in rehab as far as I know. They just had to find a room for her in a bed. It's pretty packed in that place, but Satan is attacking everybody right now, messing everybody's lives up. That's why it's so packed in these hospitals everywhere, because this virus that's going around in the Taylor Farms lettuce, this virus, the stomach virus, it's actually it's a parasite, not a virus, but you just got to watch it to eat. Wash your fruits and vegetables. They break it down as Google, and I'm not going to talk about that on my show the whole time. But keep your eye on that. Also, guys, right now in the news, it's breaking. Trump has paused the attack on Iran right now for the moment to see if they'll come to the negotiate table. Also, I'm in my belief, and a lot of people are saying this, that they're ramping up for the bigger attack on Iran. Now, rumor has it that Ukraine attacked something on Iran, one of their missiles or one of their boats. I wasn't sure. I have to look it up. But somehow Ukraine is getting involved in this war. I just heard about it today, little bits of it. I was eating when I heard it. And now it's spreading to regional. It's getting more abroad into other countries. Now to Europe, it will join in on this war, it's starting to look like. We know Iran threatened UK. They're gearing up in case that happens and they get attacked by Iran. Iran just said it the other day that if we go in with this attack that Trump is building up for, this big bomb that they want to drop on them, like no other. They want to wipe them out almost with this next attack. And Iran's going to attack Israel. They're pretty much going to obliterate Israel if they do this, okay? And hit their main capital, Tel Aviv. And there's somewhere in the Bible about that, folks. It looks like we're getting close, okay? And then you look at everything that's going on, the viruses, the earthquakes. I saw something on the Facebook feed. Florida's got all these little seismic graphs going on underneath it. Folks, I don't know what's going on with that. I know we got jolted about a month ago. I felt that in my room. And, has Florida always had earthquakes? Maybe little ones that are undetected. But now we're feeling it. Jesus said there'll be earthquakes everywhere, folks. And I even said this like 15 years ago. I said, what if we get earthquakes in Florida? And as Jesus is about to come back, we're seeing it now, folks. This year, the whole thing with the alien disclosure. This year, folks, no year previous. Not like the scale we're seeing it now, folks. Okay? And there's a lot of things that stand out about 2026 than any previous year. Okay? Now, I know we've entertained the thought that Jesus, when he died on the cross, it was AD 33. He died at the age 33. And some say that it's 2,000 years brings us to 2033. Marks the end of the 2 days, and God rested on the seventh, which is 1,000-year millennial. If that goes into play, folks, that means we have to be out of here this year. And I know that sounds like upsetting dates, but let's just say that. Let's be realistic. If that is, folks, okay, then that means you take 7 years. It takes from 27 to 33, it's 7 years. Do the math. And we're sitting here in this year, the way everything looked that we've seen that has taken place, I have never seen a year as prophetic as 26. Now, some say the end of the world is coming in 2027, and AI is going to explode. It's going to take over. You know, I'm not going to sensationalize on that thought. I just know that it could be the start of the tribulation. Maybe that's what they're seeing. And, okay, and then there's talking about this Tibbs and Taps about the Antichrist. Gerald Kirshner might be the Antichrist. Folks, we don't know who he is, and I'll never try to reveal him on here because I don't know who he is. We will not know who he is until we're out of here. That's when the wicked one gets revealed. So stop trying to say Donald Trump's Antichrist, Obama, Kirshner, all those people. Get it out of your head. We will never know who he is until the day we're out of here. Now, he's probably going to be a public figure or an unpublic figure that no one's heard of, because all these other guys have got track records. Okay, they're going to be like, oh, well, I know who this guy is. He's got all these things. He's done bad. He's got a couple of. This is going to be a man that no one's seen before. He has a 0 track record. They're going to be like, who is this guy? He's amazing, because the Bible says they marvel over him. That he's Mr. Fix-It. Folks, this world is in a hot mess right now, and I can't go down the whole list because my panelists are they're waiting in the back. But the Antichrist is like, give me something I can fix, and look at it. This world needs a big fixing. Okay, the toolbox is there; it just hasn't been opened yet. When we're out of here, the toolbox opens, they fix. That's going to be the Antichrist. Okay, I don't care who he is. All we're looking for is Jesus coming to get us. That's the only person I'm looking for. Okay, you know, and you know, like I said, this war. Watch this war with Iran. They're saying 48 hours we might hit Iran hard. Iran is also threatening to bring this war to our homeland here in America with attack drones, 300. Some say they're in Cuba, all waiting to get launched. They may use Florida, where I'm at, to bring them through here. And California is a big hit list too, according to the news and YouTube. Like I said, folks, all this stuff is ramping up like crazy as we get closer and closer. We have September coming, folks. It's coming quickly. We have the rest of this month. Today's date, folks, is the 27th. It's Monday. We're almost done with July. It went so quick like that. Okay? July, August, September. Now we are going to have our very first prophecy conference presented by Departure Heaven coming up on August 31st. Okay? At 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So write that on your calendar. Okay? And we're having it just before September, folks. Did you know that the high holiday, Jewish feast holidays, falls and starts on 9/11, folks? Just so you know that. Folks, this is big, okay? Now, I know there's going to be a lot of hype around this month, and I get it. We're all excited. We like to get excited. But we're not going down that rabbit hole again like last year with September 23rd, the Joshua fiasco, that everybody was following him. We're not going through that again. And if you bring it to my channel, my chat room, see ya, okay? We're not going to set a date here. We're not going to sit up all night and wait for it to happen either, just because someone says it. Jesus will come on the day the rapture comes. That's how I see it. The rapture will take place on the day the rapture comes. That is the day and hour. Okay? It does not come on a day that we say it is. Okay, enough of me talking. I'm going to bring my panelists in. Also, I have a special guest that's coming back to us, hasn't been on a while. Kevin Hookman is here with us tonight. All of you guys, you know these guys. Welcome, guys.